So is the majority NAGA 80 soundbar worth your hard-earned money? Well, let's find out. Welcome back to the channel. Now, as I give you a little taste of the unboxing experience here, I also wanted to give you some information on this soundbar. Now, this is the majority NAGA 80 soundbar. It's advertised as being a 140 watt 3D surround sound soundbar. It's a Bluetooth speaker that has a built-in subwoofer as well. And this soundbar retails for about $80. And full disclosure, Majority sent me this soundbar in exchange for my honest review. Now, similar to the Majority Teton soundbar, which I recently did review, this Majority NAGA 80 soundbar can be used in a variety of ways. It can of course enhance the sound of the movies and TV shows that you watch, but it can also stream music, be it from Spotify or your Bluetooth capable turntable. This soundbar has a few different connectivity options, such as an AUX input, a USB input, an ARC input, an optical input, and a subwoofer output. If you'd like to be able to control the soundbar using your TV's remote control, I recommend connecting this soundbar to the ARC port in the back of your TV. There are also buttons on the top of the speaker that will allow you to control the soundbar as well. One quick note here. When I connected this speaker to the ARC port in the back of my TV, I immediately was met with problems. My Sony Bravia TV kept constantly switching back and forth between the TV's internal speakers and the Majority soundbar. So for the purposes of this review, I used the optical input for all of my TV related testing. Now, I do like the fact that this soundbar does come with a remote control. The remote feels good in the hand and allows you to change to different sound modes, like movie mode, music mode, and dialogue mode. Each mode alters the sound a bit and puts a stronger emphasis on certain parts of the audio. Turning the soundbar to dialogue mode did a good job of enhancing the character dialogue, making me feel less reliant on needing subtitles for certain movie and TV scenes. The remote control also lets you control the bass and the treble as well. For both settings, you can increase or decrease the treble and bass up to 4 levels, with -4 providing you with almost no treble or bass, and +4 providing you with maximum treble or bass. I really liked that turning up the treble or bass by even just 1 level really did result in a noticeable change to the sound. Now, as for the sound, I found the NAGA 80 soundbar to be a huge step up from the Majority Teton I tested in a previous video. While the Majority Teton soundbar sounded the best whenever music was involved, be it streaming music from Spotify or watching an animated musical, I felt that the NAGA 80 was much more balanced. Whether it was quiet scenes full of dialogue and environmental sounds,
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe,
or full-on action sequences, I felt this soundbar punched above its weight class to provide a big, clear, and immersive sound. The bass response was much better on the NAGA 80 compared to the Majority Teton as well. Where the Teton sounded muddy and messy when turning up the bass, the NAGA was able to maintain a non-fatiguing lower end that didn't overwhelm any dialogue, music, or other background sounds in the movie or TV show that I was watching. With that said, I was a bit let down by the 3D sound on this soundbar. Turning 3D sound on indeed altered the sound, making it sound a bit more full or enhanced to a degree. But I actually found that I preferred the sound of my movies, TV shows, and music when I had the 3D sound turned off. Nevertheless, I felt the NAGA 80 had a pretty enjoyable soundstage for a soundbar, filling the room with a lively, clear, and engaging sound experience. And while I thought the mid-range was pretty good, this soundbar really shined when it came to treble. Vocals from actors in films or singers in music soared very nicely on the NAGA 80. It was really great to hear, and at times, I forgot I was listening to a sub $100 soundbar. In that regard, I think the NAGA 80 provides really great value to the customer. One thing I didn't like, however, is in regards to the display screen. Whenever I use the remote to do anything, change the input, or alter the volume, or increase or decrease the bass and treble levels, the display screen would stay on for an awfully long time. Now I personally use a Sony soundbar, and when I change the settings, the text behind the speaker grill shows briefly for a few seconds and then disappears. But on the majority NAGA 80, the text stays on the screen for an overly long length of time after I've used the remote. It's still on. It's just way too long. Lastly, it is worth noting that you can connect this soundbar to a Bluetooth turntable, allowing you to play your vinyl records on an Arc Rocket Bluetooth turntable, such as this one, and then listen to the music on your vinyl come out of your soundbar. My testing of this went fine, as the NAGA 80 found the turntable quite quickly once I placed the turntable into Bluetooth transmitter mode, so both products could pair to one another. So overall, I think the majority NAGA 80 is a very nice soundbar for the money. Ultimately, when music is involved, this soundbar opens up in a way that made me feel it cost a bit more money than it really does. If you're interested in purchasing the majority NAGA 80 soundbar, I will leave a link in the description of this video for you to buy it. It is an affiliate link and I will earn a small commission from your purchase, but it will be at no additional cost to you. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below. I always appreciate it when you do that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel devoted to vinyl if you want to be alerted whenever a new video drops. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and as always, stay devoted to vinyl.